Okay. Good afternoon. I got a radio call from the garage. They needed my bus for the inspection. Now, they do an inspection, I think it's, well, it has to be once a year, and it has to be every 6 months. So you get a different sticker in the window. So it usually only takes a day. Not a big deal. The only thing I'm going to say is, after that's done, and then they put a green sticker in your window to get your wheels retorqued. So I think it's 450 kilometers. You got to keep an eye on that. And then they retorque your wheels because and they might loosen up or something like that. Like, it's always a good idea to if you're changing your own wheels in your car, check after you're done, after about the same amount of time, to see if it's loosened off at all. It doesn't happen very often, but it's not a bad habit to do. So if you get that call from the garage, realize it's going to take a bit of time, but it has to be done. And the MTO is real. What am I going to say here? The MTO is really, it's very important to them. And luckily for the company I work for, they have a really good record with the MTO. So that's always good. So thank you very much. And see you later. Bye. So, you've got this sticker in your door. I'm guessing you've had your bus inspected. So, I think it's 500 kilometers. The wheels have to be retorqued. So just keep that in mind. Whenever, usually a day or so, maybe even 3 days, depending on how much route you do. Yeah. Just go get your bus disinfected and then head up to the garage and get your wheels retorqued. It doesn't take very long. Everything will be okay. So what he's doing right now is he's retorquing the wheels after so many kilometers because it might have loosened off. That's after the inspection. It's always a good thing to do, even on your car. And remember, whenever you're driving a spare bus, especially diesel, when you're done with it, plug it back in, especially in this cold weather, and the cord goes with the bus. That way you can always plug it in. That's just a good habit and great thing to do. Alright, thank you. Alright, so like I mentioned, my bus was being inspected. And yeah, it's a yearly inspection, but they do have to do this, I believe, every 6 months. So get used to it. They'll call you up. If there's nothing wrong with your bus, it generally takes about a day. And for me, luckily, that was all it was. As well, afterwards, yeah, they're going to torque your wheels again. Also, what I want to mention is that you're going to get a spare bus. And I did do a video about spare buses before. There is one thing I'm going to add. If you're using a spare bus, please remember that the extension cord goes back in the bus when you're not plugged in, and you plug it in when it's cold outside, when it's below 0 degrees, because diesels do not want to start when it's very cold weather like it is we've got right now. I think it's minus 14. So yeah, it's best to plug your buses in, especially if they're diesel. Alright, I think that's basically all I really wanted to talk about this time. So thank you very much for watching, and you guys take care. See you on my bus. Bye.